Hey everybody, it's Christine up today for Simple Stories using the new Good Stuff collection. And today I'm going to actually take one of the pages from the Simple Pages kit and just show you how well it can still work on its own as a single page instead of part of a two-page layout, sorry. So I am going strictly with their directions and everything, but I just want you to see that, like, when you see those Simple Page kits, yes, it looks like it's two-page layouts, so 4 pages total, but it doesn't have to be. And yes, sometimes you might have to modify a little bit, but sometimes you don't. And today is the perfect example of that. So starting things off, I just punched out the pieces that I would need, which is that pink border, and I am adding that on, and then I'm going to add that banner strip on. All of these directions are written out. Everything is punch out, add some adhesive, put it on there. And there are cardstock pieces like this that you punch out, and then there's also some chipboard pieces that you punch out. Otherwise, everything is ready to roll. I mean, that's all that there is in there. You just need to add adhesive to make a whole layout, and some matting paper. So in this case, I am adding some white cardstock to mat my photos. They did have some color mats, and in my case, I wanted to have white as well. So that's why I added the white in. So these are 4x6 photos. They're going to be vertical, and they're going to go at a tilt on the center of the layout. Obviously, you can't measure this exactly to a certain way because it's at a tilt, but you can get pretty close to what they have in the picture guidance for you. Now, why as a scrapbooker would you want to purchase a kit like this? Well, times like this where you're Christine and you have COVID and you want to create, but you have zero creative energy in your brain. So this was a great way for me to do something creative without having to think too hard. Also, it just gives you a good chance to play with design that's quality design and not have to think about it, but maybe learn a little bit about layering and those kinds of things from the design that's presented for you. It also just speeds things up. Like, this took me 10 minutes to put together. So there's a variety of reasons without taking away from your creativity. And quite honestly, you can add a lot more to it or take away from it if you want to make it your own style. So don't feel limited just because it's a ready-made kit. It's a kit that can work for an advanced scrapbooker or a simple scrapbooker or someone who has no clue what they're doing and starting fresh. So definitely worth checking out and trying it out to see if it's something that might work into your routine for you. I've also used it while I listen to like podcasts or books, and I can just put it together following the directions, but I don't have to think about anything. And so it's got a lot of different uses for the regular scrapbooker. So you can see I've got my title on there now going across, and I will add my pictures off camera. So I am being careful about putting my adhesive onto the picture area, not tapping things down too tightly just because of that. Now I did move a couple things afterwards from their original placement on the kit, just because with my picture I needed to shift some things over. I didn't want to cover up someone's face or things like that. But all in, like I said, this took me 10 minutes to put together. I obviously sped it up for you, but 10 minutes total to make a layout and then toss some pictures on there is nothing. So it came together really simple, really easy, and yeah, like me, I didn't have the creative energy at the time I was creating this, so it was nice to have that as an option. They do always have great places too for adding journaling worked into the layout, and I love that because sometimes that's a struggle for me to find to put where to put it on the layout. I do want to point out that this collection, Good Stuff, has a lot of beginning of the year good feel stuff for it. So numbers, things like that, that if you wanted to work out your whole year using this collection, you definitely could. And there you have it. There's my final one with some cute teenage pictures on it. And that is it for today. Be sure to check out these page kits over at Simple Stories, and we will see you again next time.